Swift as my feet can carry me.
Buat semua itu apa terutamanya?
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Ada yang approve juga.
The warm rush of power flows through you. You feel stronger, faster, better.
Oh, Lae'zel sama. Oh.
One day I'll catch a break.
It's...
How can I help?
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it. The warm rush of power flows through you. You feel stronger, faster, better.
Enough waiting. I crave
Yeah,
blood.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. The warm rush of...
Wih, nambah semua ya?
Seek and you shall find me.
Fetid smell assaults the warm...
No time to dally. At least things have stayed interesting.
Terus. Tapi yang lain nggak mau ya?
Fetid smell assaults the warm...
Mau ya?
Let's move. Breathe deep and move.
My favorite...
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Are you sure that's the...
Go ahead. I question. I'll be here. Well, then. That...
What can I do?
Well, my day just improved. Did you? Very serious of you. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justicia. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all. If you're sure. Fine.
Kalau.
Soldier? Fuck yeah.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for rock.
Fetid smell as the warm...
Trust no one.
Fetid smell of the warm...
Soldier.
Fetid smell of war.
All right, what now?
Copper for your thought. Oh, come on. Oh.
At the ready.
It is.
Well met. Are you sure? And
Well lain.
You know, I've been catching myself spoiled.
Oke. Lanjut ke tempat tadi. Ke tempat tadi apa namanya? Next. Mana sih? Act 1.5. What the heck?
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Oh iya ya. Masih belum ada urusan ini.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after. That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Mana lagi?
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Nggak bisa langsung gitu.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. Copper for your thoughts? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. You know I'm up for anything, but there's no room for me. Come on.
Oh.
So, Wyll did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
I have a lot on my mind.
Speak.
You wish to speak?
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
What? Pegang lagi nih gua. Arkana ya, ada Arkana pula ya.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos.
Never wanted the easy path.
So, Wyll...
First in my heart.
You wish to speak?
God's damn her. Just look at me. I'd be hunting devils and demons, not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. Just, I'd be not Zariel's victims.
Susah banget
Not
makan.
innocent. Just, I'd be not Zariel.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, unforbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. Well, then. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Heh. Signature.
Then, I'll fight ever harder. Be ever stronger. Till my deeds eclipse my appearance. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Oh, ada ini juga.
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me. Horns and all. The people will see a curiosity.
Oh, ada pilihan 3. Oke. Tapi kok ada?
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Story nggak naik.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Kok bisa hancur kan? Gimana ceritanya?
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken. A price. Now. God, I'll be keep. Oh.
Ini kok nggak ada yang ngajar orang?
Light on my feet.
Enough. I live in this pleasant life. What did that?
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kill me? I wouldn't recommend it. I die, and Wyll turns to a lemure and gets sucked right down to the hells. Which reminds me.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't up now. I'll be keep. Oh.
Nggak salah.
Oh. Been a long time since.
Very well. Just what I need.
So, Wyll did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Speak.
God, just look. I'd be not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tiefling. Just not Zariel's victims. Not innocent
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it. But I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every
Pilihan dua nih maksudnya.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
What deh?
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blast.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was...
I'd count my lucky stars for it. It's Mizora. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the Hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Bargain. Bargain.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Private word would be nice.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Best be on my way.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. Very serious of you. It's strange.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Oh, ini Gordon.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a Mind Flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Honestly, all good on the master. Fine. No sit, no sit. I'm fine. Oh,
On my way. Fine.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once.
Very well. You may lead. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Ini di mana, bro? Anjir jauh. Cuma
Let's have a look. Bet that will fit in my bag.
Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream. Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me, while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is gay deception. You're delusional. I'd sooner... Glick. Someone... The parasite has taken root, it was a wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an opportunity to be exploited.
I can't believe I'm actually venturing into a Gith stronghold again, voluntarily. This had better pay off. I wish I shared your confidence. They must want that artifact back badly, if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission. Yes. And she acts as Lady Shah's voice amongst mortals. She must be doing the Night Singer's bidding. I just don't know what it all means. All will be revealed in due time, I hope.
nggak bisa ya.
Need to find a way forward.
Ini orang nggak?
Anything of use?
Lain. Không có được.
Someone there? Stay low.
Oh, kena. Nggak kena.
These boots have seen everything.
Don't touch me. Quietly.
Secrecy above all.
Apa sih? Nggak ada yang kena. Oh, kena nggak sih?
Swift and lethal. What now? Here we go again. Let's end this.
Delicious.
That won't work.
Ya, aku belum ngasih itu lagi.
A long way to go still. No time to rest.
Watch your back. Silent as the grave.
missing. Wow. Kurang ya. Mungkin pernah gerak enggak?
They won't see me coming.
Ini dari sana 3 kali dah. Ajarnya kecil dulu lah.
Stepping softly.
Need to concentrate. Keeping low. Best think ahead, or I'm lost. Time for some bloody work. On my way.
Charlatans.
Can't afford to let up. Let's see this done.
What the heck? Bisa hidupin orang deh.
won't work.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Got to keep fighting.
Ini apa terjadi? Blessing sama itu nggak bergabung lah. Kok bisa? Kelemahannya apa? What the heck? Nggak ada kelemahannya mah, anjir. Bahaya nih. Udah mau dipenuh orang. Belasnya hilang. Lah.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Banyak tukang spell ini.
again.
What's I'm missing?
Blood comes easy these days. Don't waste a step.
What should I do?
Try something else.
Oh, I missed. Loh, nggak bisa nyerang dia. Oh. Rame semua.
Survival is all that matters.
Cepet lah. Berapa banyak nyawanya? Nice.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Oh, siapa nih bocahnya? Apa kemana? Semua bisa.
Can't give up.
Lu kerja lu coy. Anjir, jurus pakai itu ya. Habis kan.
Can't even catch my breath. Talk to me.
Harusnya haluan sama. Yuk, fokusnya ke gimana ceritanya. Anjir, situ topel pakai ini juga.
Come on, can't stay idle. Need to stay focused.
Emang pangkul. Anjir ini. Motor desert ini. Nggak pernah kena ya. Tuh, ini susah. Apa sih musuh ini? Ya semua kayak ini pula. Kebetulan pakai ini ya soalnya. Pas pula dia butuh nasius misalnya. Ya peran pula deh.
Concentrate.
Ada mati. Mampus ya. Elah, kami semua.
Still on my feet. I'm ready.
Sono 100% dove?
go. To focus.
Dia kena tuh guys. Kena.
No choice but to keep going.
Banyak juga kena.
My faith will protect me.
Die.
like its will be done.
Objective noted.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What path lies before me? Don't mind if I do. What are their intentions, I wonder?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Samuel Staxford. Devoted servant of the Absolute. Moonrise Towers.
I'm sorry.
Following orders of General Thorn.
Tidak jelas siapa yang bunuh.
Githyanki youths.
What?
I summoned them
Oh.
to buy time for the others to escape with Ravengard.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Gimana ya makan itu dong. Oh, dia cuma 3 kali ya. 3 kali.
Following orders of General Find Duke Ravengard.
Oh, berarti itu apa?
Bring him to the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
takut je Githyanki.
Time to press ahead.
Broken. Need to find another way. Something over there.
Let's see what this does.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale? Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp? And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right.
Planter.
You see, I, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra will consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
The all.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistrarium idalior thras annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion, Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of Wyll. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I'm sick of not.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Nggak ada. Siapa sih namanya? Elemental. Pardon?
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. And there's a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, you offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it. Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes. I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. We may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against. Go ahead. I'm listening. She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me. Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Ya. Bagaimana sih? Holber ada.
You wish to speak?
Always at your side.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me. Horns and all. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. Ah, the one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, unforbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Fate, dost thou require a new...
believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? It doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope. Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do? Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Thank you for agreeing to find Wulbren. It means a great...
Oh.
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind. Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling...
That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him.
Yep.
Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mistra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
I agree with her. Bajunya banyak banget ya. Ya armor.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're mad! But, tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet ghost!
Apa ya? Volonya apa itu? Fokusnya berapa?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself not yet, I'm afraid, but my expectations are very, very high.
Don't want to draw any attention.
That's it.
Just out of view.
Pues acabamos, ¿no?
Can't slow down. Beware of the shadows. I'll give it a shot.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Looks like a trap there.
No, no entro bien.
I'll take that.
I warn you, I'm exceptionally well armed.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Vamos a poner Legendary.
Onward.
No. Oh, Lady Esther.
With haste.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Don't waste a step.
Yes? Who goes there?
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Looks like Lathander, god of the dawning sun.
Ja, för jag såg det.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Kachaki.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. What? No, of course not. I was merely... well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly. You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help them, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
What you got? Mm-hmm. The graceful court. That grass and crystal sweet. Very well. So, mahali. Fine. Kan gå. Gå bare der.
Now, I believe you have places to be.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. The path lies before me. Carefully now. Using a 5-finger discount. Interesting.
Seems your actions have...
Okay.
Let's get in and out. What to choose?
Your actions have drawn the ire of someone nearby.
Sign.
What do we have here? I can take
Your actions have
Let's see what you're hiding. All mine. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Well, that's interesting.
Seems your actions...
Free for the taking. Little bit of this.
Your actions have...
want a little look.
Your behavior has caused...
Максимум разрушения.
My hand slipped.
Your actions have drawn the ire of...
Don't mind if I do.
It seems you've pushed... Seems your actions have...
Wala, enggak. Kalau bisa langsung juga.
I just want a little look. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Well, let's do it. Impossible. Oh, let's... Apa nih? Versus stop. Pinter.
Another step forward.
Have you given any more thought to the retrieval of that Githyanki Egg? To settle a debate, nature or nurture? The Society of Brilliance believes that it's possible to raise a Githyanki to be good. An awful proposition that must be disproven once and for all.
This view's almost worth the walk.
Approach the ferry in Lathander's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Probably.
More for me.
I can't see anything. Orang dari sini juga ya. Ini harus dari sana berarti. Ini ya.
Maybe not.
Damn. Completely stuck. I wonder when it...
Next time's the charm?
Ini ke kiri. Besar juga.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Should mind my step. Trap. Be cautious. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Left to take, so you might as well shove off. Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here. Oh, sure, a nest. But it's not my nest. That's up on the roof with the eagles. Eagles are pricks. Oh, it's a good lookout spot for food. Oh, it's not even like the eagles need my nest. The drunk lizards they eat aren't hard to catch.
While quite vague, drunk lizards could well point to kobolds, who tend to operate in packs.
If you think you can, then please, please kill the eagles. They're the worst. Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the roof. Rude bastards, those eagles. Deserve a little comeuppance.
Mana ada misinya? Mana? Ada.
Let me guess. Defeat wisdom.
I didn't exactly dress for hiking mountains. Then we can procure some pack mules or horses.
Horses? Perish the thought. Those ill-tempered beasts are prone to biting.
Well, so are you, but we keep you around, don't we?
And I'm not offering any rides, if that's what you're thinking.
What? Gila, dua-dua yang empat-empat enggak kena.
What's in here? I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Empatnya kena semua kan?
Moving in.
Gila orang ni.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
What the hell? Rasa survive ku tinggi deh. Wah. Ya.
These boots have seen everything.
Jangan dong.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What's that?
I believe we're approaching the crash. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
Just to be clear, you're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
Or a sign of the times, I suppose.
Might be useful.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Waduh. Tinggal Zeus. Oh, tak tinggal. Oh, ini apa ya? Dia jalan ke sini gitu. Enggak.
Onward.
Berapa sebenarnya?
Pointless. Pointless. Good. With great effort, great reward. Or so I hope.
Huh?
Pointless. Repositioning.
Nggak ada fungsi. Oh ya, coba. Vediamo un po'. Vediamo un po'.
Impossible.
Ah. Bello.